The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you... We are off and running on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple.
Consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Back to throw. Ramirez. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Chris Godwin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll run on first down. Franklin. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11. To the air with McCarthy. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And pressure coming. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And, Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Ramirez now throwing to start the drive. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. Throwing is McCarthy. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. On 1st down, it's Franklin, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost as if in his mind, he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's off to a nice start here.
And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to take over.
Yeah!
Now McCarthy. Out left and complete to Thornton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's McCarthy. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As as we've seen, their first two drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he takes a shot on the release as it... They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. A throw left side for Pearsall is complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. McCarthy going to sneak it, and he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
It seems like a short distance, but a yard in this situation, not easily done. So big compliments to the guys up front for creating some space, and especially the guy taking the snap and finding a spot, finding a sliver, an opening, and making it work.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1 and 1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Yards on the pickup there. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Franklin. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the